Hey, what's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
I shoved a bat up a man's ass and made history. My name's Joey Mayberry.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. If you guys haven't seen Joey across the interwebs lately, where have you been?
I don't know. Obviously not following wrestling Twitter because I've been talk of the town for the last 2 days.
Oh my God. So wait, give our listeners a little backstory on this.
So I'm in a feud, or was in a feud. It was the culmination 4 Corners of Pain match against Doom Montgomery, who in the last few months has hit me with a bat for like every show. And
Mm-hmm.
so he kidnapped my manager Jillian, and now that I got her back, it was our blow off match. So I shoved the bat up his ass, and the clip of me shoving a bat up his ass has just went viral on like every platform.
Wild.
And the straight men hate it.
They're really upset. It's just so funny though to me that like I feel like the straights always like look for something to just be like violently outraged by, but I'm like, okay, let's be for real. Like, we know why you're upset about this.
We know why you're upset, but also like this is not the first time something's been shoved up someone's ass in professional wrestling.
No, definitely not. Was there not a segment where Triple H was pulling stuff out of someone's ass? Or
I think that, and that Stone Cold shoved a catheter up McMahon's ass in the hospital fight.
oh my God, Rikishi's finisher was literally putting people up his ass.
Legitimately, like, let's stop pretending that wrestling is a legitimate sport really quick and start remembering that it can be fun and camp, like, for the love of God.
It's so funny to me because like I saw like people being like, this is not my professional wrestling. Like, this is not what I respect. Like, just like, what? Like, I always think it's so funny when like people talk about like wrestling is like, I respect these people. Cause it's always like the same smelly people, like who are the ones saying that too.
How would you even know? They all have like LA Knight, Roman Reigns, and Liv Morgan as their profile pictures. Those are like the big three.
Wait, Liv Morgan people? Like, we're getting mean too?
No, it's okay. So there's Liv Morgan people who you can tell are
Right.
the girlies and the gays. But I've learned through this there are Liv Morgan people
Who are
who are
straight?
not
Oh,
girlies
who probably like her for like boobs.
that are just probably boobs, but
Yeah, like I have never really met like a straight Liv Morgan stan.
oh, they're out there. The straight
They're
diva stands are there's a reason that we don't know a lot about them.
they're straight diva. See, I feel like a straight diva stan is in denial. Like they just like they model and like they take pictures with the divas title.
No, I bring legitimacy back to women's wrestling with my opinions and my Cheetos.
So weird. I don't know. But it's you know what I said to you in our text was like any publicity is good publicity. You know, like
Mhm.
we were comparing this to like Priscilla and stuff like that. But like, look at her. Like she got like a job with WWE, so you never know what doors this may open.
Well, first I opened up a hole, but
Yeah.
second, maybe I'll open up some doors. I don't know. It's just been the like weirdest thing to see how outraged everyone is.
It's fake outrage. Like it's just
Oh,
like if you're getting like who's actually this upset about this?
so many people, according to Twitter. I'm like, really? This is what you're upset by in 2023 is a random indie wrestler
I
shoving
think
a
it's
bat in
just
someone's
funny.
butt.
Like people took the time to like personally message you about this too.
Personal message. Someone hit up my booking email to send me an email about it.
No.
It's so stupid. Like, I just literally am watching these things, and I love the people who are like, "This is killing the business. This is why I don't like wrestling anymore. This is why I'm embarrassed to watch wrestling." And I'm like, nothing before this made you embarrassed to watch professional wrestling. Nothing. Absolutely
How
nothing.
weird.
I,
I don't get it. I don't want to get it. People are stupid.
it's the drama for me. It's like, oh, you're dramatic now, aren't you, Jan? Like,
Well, stay mad, people. Sorry about that. Like, it's so dumb.
Literally stay mad, but at the end of the day, thank you for the clicks.
So yeah, so keep watching that video if you get the chance. And guys, sorry about no episode last week. Busy week going on. I was not in town, so I did not have a chance to really get any editing done. So, but back in town, able to get this out before Thanksgiving. So yeah, so we're
That is
excited.
this week, isn't it? Oh
Mhm.
my god.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I am
Shoving
actually
a bat up a turkey's ass?
yes. That is exactly it. That's what I'm doing for Thanksgiving.
I figured as much.
Yeah. It's called basting your turkey.
Oh. Oh, okay, we're going to my I think Doug's aunt and uncle, but it should be fun. I mean, Thanksgiving is like probably one of my least favorite holidays. It's like
I
there.
like the food, but
It's
it's
fine.
a holiday for eating. That's what it is.
It's fine. My stepmom, like, first of all, she sends like the most annoying texts. We never do Thanksgiving with my family. Like, it's always Doug's family.
Mhm.
And she's like, Jake, Doug, we are going to the diner on Thanksgiving. I was like, the diner? Like, I was like, first of all,
Why?
when she met my dad, she told him she was a gourmet chef. Okay. So like, and I was like, all right. I was like, well, we won't be coming. I was like, we do Thanksgiving with Doug's family. And she's like, okay. And this was weeks ago.
Yeah.
Texted us the other day, are you guys coming? She does this every year too, where we say we're not coming, and then she'll send us a text. I'm like, oh my God. Then she sends me a text today. We're having a cake for your dad on Friday because my dad's birthday is Friday. And I was like, okay, is this an invitation to come over? What is this?
Yeah. Like, what do you
Like,
want from me with this?
like I was like, spell it out. Like, I don't have time.
Use your words.
Like, it's just so annoying. And she always sends this crap. And it's like,
How old is she?
who cares? Actually, gross, but I think she's actually 69.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
that
no, well,
explains the phone thing.
because when my dad started dating her, he told me in an email, Jake, I've been dating woman, 58. And that was 11 years ago. So I was like, what is that?
I
think he-
remembered that story now.
Yeah.
In my head. Like, I am dating a woman.
Oh my God. All right, guys.
Is that the ASL you got from her on the side?
All right, guys. Well, batter up. Let's get into this week's episode. This week we're talking the week of February 23rd, 2004 in the WWE Women's Division. Every week, guys, by the way, Joey and I talk about the WWE Women's Division, not just rectal baseball bat situations, although that will probably come up a lot.
It does pop up quite
Yeah.
often. I mean,
Literally.
quite literally.
Anyway, so guys, this week we are kicking off Raw with Lita's eyeballs on the screen.
And an enormous pop. Lord.
I just have to say, just watching this match and the outcome, it didn't feel right.
It did not feel right. Like, Jesus.
I'm like watching it and I'm like, how did they not like call an audible like, let's change our minds?
Legitimately. So if you are unfamiliar with this fatal four-way match that we're talking about, then I'm not sure why you're listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this is iconic diva level stuff. Like, this fatal four-way match is very well known.
To be honest, it's probably one of my favorite matches of 2004. Like,
oh yeah.
And all right, well, first I should preface this. This match should have been the match at WrestleMania. I know I've said that before on this podcast, but it just really should have been.
It really should have been. And number two, why did Lita not win?
Like an actual travesty. Unbelievable. Well, she comes out to a huge pop. Like, and they're like in like Omaha or something. Like, not
Omaha.
even like a city like where it's like wrestling is amazing. Like, it's like cornfield country. Like, and they're going crazy for her.
Like, deafening, because like when Victoria's music hits next, it is a noticeable difference. Oh my God, noticeable. Like it went from 100 to a solid like 45. Like,
Yeah, it's not going too crazy. I will say Victoria's serving, great outfit.
I mean,
Love the
this
hot.
era is just all serves for Victoria.
That
Uh,
zebra print one and I have to have a conversation. But
it's
everything else has been great.
the print is questionable, but like she found her style of gear for this era.
This is great. And I really wish like this was just her aesthetic moving forward after this because I love the armbands, I love the tops, I love it's just great.
Mhm.
Jazz is out next, another great outfit. Molly's out. It's fine. Um
But I think like nothing's going to compare to that pop Lita got. Just
Unreal. And the pops she continues to get throughout this match. So when
the
first of
match
all,
starts off with a Lita chant. Like
Alita chant. We're starting with Alita chant. Um, I don't remember Jazz getting eliminated so quickly from this
I don't
match.
either. And honestly, like that DDT took her out because she didn't take really any offense.
Oh yeah,
Or
she did like one chicken wing to Victoria, and then she took that DDT from Lita, and what a sell!
uh, what a sell. But like I was just shocked that that took her out so quickly. Like she didn't even like I would have thought she would have kicked out, to be honest.
So did I. So it just like the way they've sort of been building Jazz up, like, since her return. Like, she's had a few segments, she's been involved in some men's stuff. So I was like, okay, Jazz is like, she actually got some heat when she came out too. So I was
Right.
like, okay, like, to be honest, Molly got the least reaction. Um,
I mean, well, she
and
is like Molly Holly. Like people, no one really
yeah,
liked Molly, but everyone respected Molly. It seems like.
fair, yeah. And Lita eliminates Jazz. Um, and then another surprisingly quick elimination for me.
Love though,
Love it.
loved it.
Molly hits the handspring elbow and a neck breaker on Lita. And then she pins Lita, and Victoria like jackknifes over her into a pin. And Molly Holly is eliminated. I remember when this happened, I was gagged when this happened because I remember watching this match live and I was like,
I remember this match solely as a kid because even I believe Lita finally had the belt. Like I was like, okay, I was glued to the TV. She
yeah.
had to win. The crowd was yelling for her, and also that jackknife was pretty.
Yeah, it was
Very
really
pretty.
good. It was really I love Face Victoria. Like she's doing some fun stuff. And Molly cannot believe she's eliminated. She starts going crazy, like tries to attack Victoria. Referees have to restrain her.
And
Like,
Lita's just like chilling on the side of the ring, like, yeah, I don't want to help you right now.
yeah,
Like,
I'm good. I'm good. But there is a massive Lita chant when it comes
yeah,
down to Lita and Victoria.
it
Um,
was just so undeniable who that crowd was rooting for. And I'm like, how did y'all not call that awful?
and when Lita gets any offense, like a clothesline, they like erupt.
That's the
Like,
thing. So, like, it wrestling doesn't get any better than that. Like, especially
yeah,
being on in the ring. When you've got a crowd that's so loud for a certain person and they
yeah,
want them to win. Like, so yesterday I did a cosplay wrestling show at Kalahari Resort, which is a big
okay.
water park thing. It's for Colossal Con, which is an anime convention.
Oh, fun.
And I was Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's why I have no beard anymore. And I was facing Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay,
And that crowd was so hyped for every match because like they don't know wrestling, which is like the best crowd ever. They just know characters fighting.
characters, yeah.
Getting to do that and have them be so loud and so just into a match, each and everything. Like you don't have to do more than a clothesline to get them, and that's like when wrestling's magic.
That's all. See, and that's so fun. I love that kind of stuff.
It's so good.
It's just like, oh man, but like, yeah, but the crowd is so into Lita. They're into every comeback. Um, which would have been so cool if it had, like, I get where they were going, and I wish that head scissors counter to the spider web
I
like
know.
landed. I was like, that would have been so sick.
She did turn it into a pretty nice arm drag,
It
though.
was fine. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Hold on one second. I have something. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay. We'll take a nose blow break.
Right. It's like it's that time of the year when I'm like congested. Long time listeners know.
Yeah. They've got
So anyway, Lita, she hits the twist of fate. What was so funny to me that the commentators were like, "Was that a twist of fate?"
yeah,
Like,
'cause this isn't the first time she's done that, right?
no, I think she's done but maybe they were thrown off because it was like because Lita has her own version of the twist of fate where she
Right.
pulls them backwards. But I think she's done that since she's been back, right?
I feel like she has. If she hasn't, it's a shock to me.
Yeah, it'd be a shock to me. I love that version of the twist of fate.
Mhm.
Like, I whenever I think of it, though, I know it wasn't Lita who did it. I think of like Christy Hemme just grabbing like Trisha's hair and yanking her back.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, but Victoria kicks out of the twist of fate. Another crazy Lita pop was when she counters the Widow's Peak into the roll up.
I know. Oh, everyone believes too. God, this match was so good.
Oh my god. It was like real, and it was fun too, seeing them like going back and forth. I really like them together, like in a match.
A testament, honestly, that I've learned from doing this podcast is just I knew she was good, but this shows me how good Victoria's been, like watching her progress. She's such a good person.
So good, like insanely talented. Like, I'm very excited for when she inevitably does go into the Hall of Fame, like, because like the thing is like she really was. She's someone who I think in her prime would have thrived in today's women's division.
5,000% with her personality to boot. Like Victoria would have tore through this division.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I think at this point she's probably like one of the most skilled in the ring, if not the most. And the fact that she like was okay with not being that top girl too every time, like
she's awesome. A pure example when I think of her as a person, of someone that just loves this so much.
Yeah.
Like, this is something that she just eats up, and you can tell she's got such a passion for it.
It's so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. So Lita signals for the moonsault, and the crowd is going crazy, and Victoria gets up and pulls Lita off the turnbuckle and into the position of the Widow's Peak and nails it to win the match.
Oh, and the crowd was excited because new champion. But...
yeah. I'm glad it wasn't boos.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, just how heavy they were into Lita, but it was like a polite applause.
It's polite applause.
It was, but like, which here's the thing that sucks though. Like, for me, I love this moment for Victoria. I actually like this title win more than her first, unpopular opinion. It's so much more emotional. And you can tell the thing is, you can see the emotion in her face because she probably never thought she'd have this title again.
I think that, but like they built her up to it so quickly. But like, honestly, if she would have stayed heel and you would have kept Lita as a face, that's a WrestleMania feud.
See, for sure. Yeah. See, I think the thing is like, as a face with the likes of Trish and Lita around, your options of getting a title run are probably slim. If you were her, and I think she'd been there long enough to see like, okay, it's usually like Trish, random heel, Trish, random heel, Trish, random heel with the belt, and now Lita's back. So it'll probably be Lita, random heel, Trish, random heel, Lita, random heel, Trish.
You think so?
Like you'd think. So like, I think for her, like, it was probably like, oh wow, they're putting the belt on me, like WrestleMania season, like
yeah. And then to think that they weren't even going to have a match at WrestleMania.
It really should have been this match. Just like how, oh my God, it was just like, it would have been so perfect.
Well, just to think of like, when Mania is coming up, yes, we get the iconic thing with Trish, but like Lita wasn't present for the show.
Which is nuts to me that Lita was never a part of this WrestleMania.
Like it makes no sense.
Isn't this the year too they left Lita off the video game? Like,
was there a year Lita got? Oh yeah,
I think it was this year because it was the year Molly was in the wig in the game, so it was this year.
Yeah, I wonder who'd she piss off.
I really don't get it. I really don't. It makes no sense to me. She's one of the most popular women there, like, or superstars there, male or female.
And she came back from a career-threatening injury. Like
when this happens to a man, like, okay, great, you win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
like
legitimately everything for her was completely set up already.
It does not make sense. Like,
no, make it make sense, please.
but this is still a very cool moment for Victoria. I love Stevie running down and like that. It was kind of weird though. They like almost kissed.
Yeah, I don't know. He was more excited than she looked, which was, I don't know. I don't like Stephen Richards. We know that. We've detailed that.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah. But it was cute though. It was a cute little moment. That's kind of like the end of their thing too. Like, so because they split that. But like, but yeah, no, I love this for Victoria. I wish the crowd was more excited about her winning.
Should have
But
called
it's
that
hard.
audible.
It's hard though with like Lita, who
I
is like
know.
one of the biggest stars of all time. And like it's so strange though that they didn't put the belt on Lita in this. It really
So
is.
strange. Like she's the way they brought Lita back. Like when people are like, "Oh, what's the biggest what ifs in wrestling?" Like there's like 6 what ifs for me that solely swirl around Lita.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what if she didn't get injured? What if they would have put the belt on her like the 3 times they should have already? Like who knows?
There really are. Lita really is like one where there were so like I mean like she was supposed to have the ladder match with Trish at WrestleMania. Like what if she didn't get injured at New Year's Revolution? What would have happened? Would Trish, because that's when Trish started her like iconic like over a year title reign too.
Yeah,
Like, would that have even happened? Like,
probably not, to be honest.
so like it's just like there's a lot of like what if they never had to turn her heel? Like,
What if they didn't put her in the Kane storyline? Like the fact that she came back and got put in that storyline is still kind of, oh, we're getting so close to it and I'm not ready for it.
It's gonna be a fun couple months.
Yep.
So, all right. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations, Victoria, new women's champion. It feels very fresh though. Like,
It feels very fresh. This feels like a fresh new period for the show too.
Yeah.
Coming up to Diva Search time. And
yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited for Diva Search segments.
I know,
I cannot wait. All right. So Christian's in the back. He's taping up his wrist. So he has to wrestle Trish Stratus tonight because he pissed off Eric Bischoff earlier in the show or something. So Trish comes in. Oh my God, I can't believe this. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And Christian's like, listen, like, I don't want to hurt you, Trish. And she's like, okay, so what are you gonna do? He's like, well, I'll just go lay down there and I'll lay down for you and you can cover me. And since I lay down for you, maybe you can lay down for me later.
She's like, what? What do you mean by that?
I mean, and he's like, I got you. You just passed the clit.
The clit.
The CLT.
I wasn't prepared for the clit.
The clit. You just passed the clit. The Christian love test. Just make sure you won't hurt Chris Jericho.
Okay, sure.
Like, and she's like, okay. All right, I'll see you out there. So Christian and Trish are gonna have a match. Trish is out first. Christian comes out. And he's like, all right, okay, I'm gonna lay down. So he lays down and Trish covers 1, 2, and he throws Trish off of him.
I know. And she's just like, what? And he's like still trying to talk to her, which is weird. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, it's like very strange. And she's like, all right, fuck this, and starts walking away, and he grabs her ass.
Yep, and she was not pleased.
She was very unhappy about that. And she's like, what the fuck? And he's like, sorry, this is another clit test. Like, and then
you passed your first clit.
You passed your first clit. And then he gives her my favorite clothesline ever.
Folds her inside out.
What a sell.
Yes.
Oh my God. Trish Stratus, master seller of the clothesline for men.
Not even just that sell. When he's like starting to pick her up and stuff, and she's just like looking up like,
she's like completely out.
Yeah.
Like, he's like pulling her up, like, and there's like this like loud asshole and then a loud Lita chant.
We love a loud asshole.
Loud asshole. Hey, it's from that match. So Christian throws Trish down and locks her in the walls of Jericho. And Trish just like, no.
And she tries to get to the ropes and almost does, which I enjoyed.
That was good. A referee calls for the bell, and Christian keeps the move in, and he's like, come on, baby. Where's your boyfriend now, Trish?
Where was he at this point?
I think he was like taken out because, like, remember Kane like beat up his knee or something a few weeks ago.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Jericho's been like out for 2 weeks because of that.
Okay.
So Trish is like deceased in the ring, and Christian like has taken her out, and like, what a segment! What a way to build up this WrestleMania match with Trish Jericho.
What a way to build it up, but I'm still trying to. I don't fully remember how the outcome.
I was wondering that also, and like I was like, so wait, when did that happen?
Yeah,
so
I'm like,
I know they explain it like after the Raw after WrestleMania, so we'll have to, because like I know at some point she says what happened, but I was like, I hope it wasn't after this.
It has to be at this point, right?
I want to say it was like the week before this, and like
this was a plan.
Yeah, but like,
what?
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
are you doing, Trish?
I'm confused. Unless she likes it rough. so
there's other pickings than Christian. Let's be real, though.
I don't know. I'd pick him over Jericho.
I wouldn't.
I would 100%. He's handsome.
I think Jericho's handsome.
Oh no!
Sorry,
not for me. No, I think Christian's so handsome, and he has like blue eyes, but you wouldn't notice unless you really look.
Well, I can only see if you just close your eyes.
So let's talk about yum. So Vince McMahon is in the ring. He has to wrestle Kane apparently tonight. You know, it's his turn. Everyone's got a turn to wrestle Kane, and Stacy Keibler's music hits.
I gotta ask you about your girl real quick, because also she's my girl. I love some Stacy Keibler, but these skirts and looks she's been picking the last few weeks.
Listen, it's winter. She's not sure if she's hot or cold. So, like,
but also they're not the most flattering on her. And I'm like, girl, these have been choices.
You know what it is? Jackie's helping her pick out her clothes, I think.
Jackie look nice.
Because Stacy's helping her pick out her clothes. So,
oh no.
So, like, they've rubbed off on each other in the worst ways. Because Jackie, I thought, looked so good. I literally had my notes. Jackie looked great. Stacy, not my favorite.
Wait, they rubbed off on each other? I thought that was Cade and Jindrak.
No, they're in the back with the baseball bat right now. So
they ain't bad about
it. So Vince is like all smiles to see them. It's Jackie goes, we're sorry to interrupt, but we need a second of your time. And she's like, Vince, now we know Hugh Hefner picked Torrie and Sable, but we would like to prove we're the hottest divas in WWE at WrestleMania. Because like, boo.
Okay.
He's like, well, why don't you do it in Omaha?
So he wants them to show how sexy they are to Omaha.
In Omaha.
So Jackie drops to like, you better walk that fucking duck position. And starts like sort of feeling up Vince McMahon, but not quite. She kind of looked like Mr. Mime from Pokemon, just kind of like moving her hands. And then Stacy does cartwheels.
Stacey's doing like cartwheels in a circle around the two of them. Like, is my favorite part. They're just like, she's like, wee!
This was your favorite part. This was so cringe.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I loved it. And Jackie's just like, she's like trying to like do like a Legends of the Hidden Temple puzzle on Vince's body. Like, dun, dun,
Yes,
dun.
Vince McMahon is Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Yeah. So she's like playing with his hair and stuff like that. And he's like, all right, you know what? Yeah, WrestleMania. It's gonna be the first ever Playboy evening gown match. And the girls are so happy. And then Kane's music hits. And Jackie's face is the funniest thing. I like literally. Oh my god, wait, I put it in my story because I was crying, laughing sorry because she's like, wait, let me see if I can pull up. Wait.
Her face is literally my face when I was having to watch her loud outfit in that Bischoff Stacy Keibler segment.
Oh wait, hold on. Look here. Like she's like her head is like bobbling too, like so she's like, oh.
That's so funny. I
was crying laughing when I was cutting this. I was like, oh my god, this is everything I needed. So yeah, I think my favorite thing about this Stacy and Jackie thing is I feel like every week they're like, oh shit, we forgot we have to promote this. Where can we squeeze them into the show?
I love that now they're asking Vince McMahon, how'd that Hugh Hefner phone call go, girl?
Right?
Like,
Where's the footage? I want to hear it. Also,
just
like, here's my thing. What is their goal at this point, though? Like, the cover's out. The magazine's out.
It's been out for like 2 weeks.
It's been out for 2 weeks. Rude DeBoner interviewed them already. So
I forgot about Rude DeBoner.
Rude DeBoner, the hottest divas. So like, so like, what are they like? What's the end goal here?
The end goal is get men to go, oh.
Like wait, the hot. Oh, well, there's more of this on SmackDown. Don't worry. So, all right, okay. Well, let's go to SmackDown.
SmackDown. Matt Hardy.
So Eddie Guerrero is wearing something probably from my closet in the hallway. Like I was like, I love a striped shirt. And then
the best time to wear a striped sweater though is all the time.
So there's not really much with the women here, but Dawn Marie's in a killer red outfit in Paul Heyman's office that he comes into. So that's really it.
Loved Eddie Guerrero in this, just snarling and like breathing.
Where's good I go that thing? So like,
you did that to my family, Holmes.
Do you have a Mucinex? So
no, I got this little Lamisil monster.
So then we see Eddie later in the show too. And Paul Heyman's with Dawn Marie in the hallway. He's like, where are you gonna go, Eddie? Where are you going? Dawn, call the police. So Eddie goes to Kurt Angle's door and just starts like kicking at it. And Paul's like, he's not in there. So and like
see Kurt Angle in the corner just going,
like, what's he doing?
What's he doing, bro?
Eddie rushes at him, but like elbows Paul Heyman into Dawn Marie.
Who smacks against a wall.
Smacks against a wall. But like the sound she makes is like when you die in like a Star Wars video game, like like.
But then my favorite thing happens where Paul's like having security like kick Eddie out of the arena, but Dawn's just standing or laying underneath his legs like unconscious, and he's making like no effort to check on her whatsoever.
He's like, great job, Eddie, and like Dawn's like,
get him out of here. Look what you did. And I'm like, can someone look at her and make sure she's
okay? Like,
I'm like, you're literally standing on her. Like,
she's probably impaled by like the underwire of that outfit. Like, someone help her. So, but yeah, so Dawn Marie getting thrown into walls in the back, on SmackDown. So Sable's music hits. And her and Torrie Wilson come out in not my favorite gowns.
Sable's I liked. Torrie's looked.
No.
I was like, Torrie, what you wearing, girl?
It's okay. So like Torrie looks like she like took like a shower curtain, literally a pink shower curtain, and just tied it.
that, which isn't like a bad concept, but like it fits her so matronly, to be honest.
Yeah, it was giving like Project Runway, but like they weren't finished with the garment. So they're like, but they have to send something down the runway, and it was this. But
Also,
I
it was
won't lie.
severely lacking of like a strapless bra or something.
Yeah. Oh my
That
god,
was
it
like
needed something. And also, not for anything, Sables didn't look much better for me.
comparatively though, like
Comparatively, yeah. Like, but like hers was like black with like frillies on the boobs and like they neither of them looked their best. And
no,
like my favorite part is they're like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna be wearing something this hot at WrestleMania. Like, and I'm like,
they look like they're going to a baby
wow.
shower, Cole.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I was like, where's the bar? Like, so
we are the bar.
so I don't know. Also, I won't lie, I hate the aesthetic of evening gowns and matches.
It's so dumb.
I don't get it. I don't like they're like, oh, they rip it off. But I'm like,
Okay.
like that's stupid.
But
Like,
also, you know what didn't help this segment at all? The fact that they decided to let Torrie talk first.
oh
Oh,
yeah. So Tori grabs the mic. She's like, hey, it's because it's because of you guys we're on the cover of Playboy. Thank you.
masturbating.
Thank
As
you.
there's a sign that has the Playboy cover plus lotion equals smiley face right behind them.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. So Tori's like, Sable and I work very well together. And I couldn't be more excited.
I don't know whose expressions were more fake. Torrie trying to act like she is sexy or Sable trying to act like she's happy to be there. Like I can't.
Sable trying to be a face is so funny. So then Sable's just like, fuck microphone. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what I'm excited about. That's getting my hands on Miss Jackie and Stacy Keibler. You see, for weeks, the two of them have been prancing around Raw, claiming they should have been in Playboy and are the hottest divas in WWE. Well, let me tell you, girls, jealousy is an ugly thing.
Love it.
Best line of this promo.
Yeah.
Underrated
Sable
delivery.
got that microphone. It was game on.
I was hooked. I was like, yes. And besides, and I don't know why they keep bringing this one up. And besides, everyone knows SmackDown has the hottest and classiest divas. Why do they keep doing the classy line?
I don't know, but I'm just kind of like, there's only 4 of you.
Yeah. Like I was like Slim Pickens, and one of them was like just blind. Like hottest divas.
Classy divas.
Like classy divas. Classy divas. Isn't one of yeah, we have the classy divas. Isn't one of you from a trailer park? Like
I can just see Nitty. Oof, me.
Classiest divas. Didn't you like fuck your coworker's dad? Like at the funeral? Like what
yeah, but then Shaniqua happened. We're all good now.
The one who shoves the bats up. So Torrie and I are gonna wait. I love this too because this is kind of like an unfinished thought too. Because like Torrie and I are gonna show the world. show them what?
Nothing else.
Show them, and then John Cena. Then John Cena comes out,
and then.
So as John Cena's coming out, Tori's like dancing and she's like, and like waving her hand in her face. And I was like, ooh.
If you didn't look like girl at a bachelorette party before, you do now, Torrie.
Yeah. I like Sable's just standing there first, and they're like, even Sable's getting into it. And then they showed her, but she's like kind of like, like making fun of him, like idiot. Like
yeah.
Like, so then John Cena gets in the ring and he's like talking about, like, does one of his raps, and he's like talks about how he jizzed on 30 different magazines.
Yeah. It
Uh,
gave a whole new meaning to beef jerky, though.
uh, uh,
He also rhymed the word off with the word off.
oh yeah, I like these. Wait, I wrote it down. He's seen the Playboy mags. I know these girls like to show off. Your evening gowns look divine. I like them better with your clothes off.
Way to go.
Amazing. I didn't write the next line. I just said he says beef jerky about the magazines and he jizzed on 30. Was my note. So
Jizz on 30 sounds like a
jizz on
novel.
30. Jizz on 30. Yeah, I don't uh
Jizz on 30?
jizz on 30.
This is
Yeah.
what our radio station will be called when we're doing
Jizz on 30.
Jizz on 30.
Yeah. I wish they would have had them. I would have preferred like a brawl with like Stacy and Jackie showing up. Like not even a brawl, just like showing up on the stage and like trying to be sexier than them and like maybe like stripping out of their evening gowns.
But can you do a cartwheel?
Yeah, like it's just like here's the thing. It's just like there's really no interaction with them. So it's like hard to get like invested in this. And like I feel like at this time period for a lot of fans, women's storylines are already difficult to get invested in. So like
Yeah, well, Torrie was having a really hard time channeling anger because the only person she was mad at this week was Jazz because Jazz wore a belly chain.
I was gonna wear it with. She took my belly chain. I was gonna wear it with this beautiful dress.
That dress needed a belly chain.
That I'm trying to remember what they were at WrestleMania, but I don't think it was much better than these. The only one's outfit I like particularly remember was Jackie's. Like she wore like all white and had
And the
like
fuzzy
white.
sleeves.
Yeah, I did like
Yeah,
hers. I did like hers. That was on character for her. I
sparkle
think
glitter.
I also was really
Fresh.
disappointed when we get there that Jackie got like her own theme music and it wasn't Rico's. Because I hate her theme music too.
I don't remember it, but I'm
It's
excited.
like it's not good.
Making me think of Deborah's music.
No, that's not Deborah's. You'll hear it when we get to it and you'll hate it.
Okay,
But anyway. But yeah, that is all the action. No heat or velocity this week because actually we got a decent number of the women on the actual shows this week.
Yeah, we were only missing a few.
Yeah, only a few weren't around, but yeah, like even SmackDown showed out this week for the girls. So SmackDown, except Nydia, she's faded into like Where Are You?
Which is weird because that storyline was kind of big. So
Yeah, and Jamie Noble's like on TV at this time too, which is even weirder. Like he's in the cruiserweight title scene because they have like some Divas Cruiserweight Battle Royal shit. I don't know, WrestleMania. So, but I was like, oh, they could have had her. They could have had her involved in that storyline.
yeah,
There's literally 10 men in the match. They could have had her like come out with one of them.
yeah, do something.
Like whatever, stupid. But you know what? Would have loved the Torrie and Sable thing to be something a little different with Jackie and Stacy involved. But it's fine. I think for me, highlights of the week: Victoria winning the title. Happy
Yeah.
for her that Trish Stratus sell and Miss Jackie's face when Kane's music went off.
Miss
So.
Jackie.
So that should just be her Titantron.
I would be so happy if it was.
Oh my god! If she ever makes a comeback, that's what I want.
That's
Just
all
like
I need.
that. But yeah, but great. Oh, I forgot to update. I'm sorry, I forgot to update the figure this on here. It is not best discount finds. It is. We had
Well, can I talk about a discount find that I found?
Sure.
Because I think if you watch my YouTube, you've already seen it. But I got this new Liv Morgan. But it's the Walmart exclusive one where she's in her day one gear.
Cute.
It's really cute. But we're talking like I know Deals was on there. Can I tell you how much I paid for this thing?
How much?
So went into this store called The Exchange. It's in Chicago, and they had it for $15. But then they were doing like that early Black Friday thing, so they took a percentage off, and it was like $9 and something. And then the
Oh.
person at the counter was like, "Do you have a card with us?" And I was like, "I don't think I have a card."
Mhm.
And they were like, "Well, what's your phone number? We'll see." Typed in the phone number and they were like, "Oh, you have a $10 store voucher. Do you want to use it?" I was like, "Yes." So I got this for free.
That's awesome.
Right?
We love a freebie.
I know. And it's a Walmart exclusive and everything. So that's
Good
cute.
for you. That's a good
Yeah,
find.
I know.
I actually think I like that one more than the one I have.
I think I do too. Like the gear's just really well done and detailed. Like there's
Yeah.
straps and stuff. And I like the teardrop eyes.
I'm kind of loving that like the Funko variants now are like different poses and not like just a repaint Bianca.
Yeah. Well, has anyone
Well,
ever got a repaint besides Bianca and the Bellas, maybe?
Trish, Trish, the Bellas, Bianca, technically AJ Page.
You mean technically AJ? Yeah.
Technically AJ Page, but I think Becky? No, she didn't.
Mm-mm.
Um, I think that's it.
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah, she has a repaint. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to say that's it. But yeah. Huh. Well, but no, but this week, guys, Ringside Fest happened,
Ooh.
and we got a few new figure reveals for the ladies, which was nice. I think more than we saw at the summer one. But we've got
Maybe.
new. We have Katana Chance. The head is nice. This attire is basic as fuck.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, but at least she's gonna be like a tag team duo. So maybe having Kate
yeah.
back her out too.
Yeah, the Kaden looks good actually. I'm hopeful for this one. She turned out pretty good. The head looks nice. And like it looks like she has all of her tattoos too, which is great.
Right?
Because she is heavily inked, so that'll be a nice one. Hold on, these are men. This figure is awesome.
Is it Bailey?
No, it is the Rhea Ripley
Oh,
elite. What's really cool though too, and we noticed this with the Money in the Bank Live, the side plates on the SmackDown Women's title are going to be Rhea Ripley side plates.
I know. It's the first time she's getting them. I'm excited.
So cool. I forget when she wore this white gear though.
Was it Mania?
No, I think she wore
SummerSlam?
maybe. I feel like she wore like black and purple at Mania, or maybe it was this. I don't know.
I remember that white gear.
I remember it too. I just remember when she wore. Oh, I think Backlash.
Maybe that could be it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. Then this awesome Bailey figure.
That's the one I'm most excited for.
So good. Finally, I've been waiting for like this version of Bailey for like such a long time, I feel like.
I
Um,
know where she's got this like hair she's been rocking for a while instead of
yeah.
them beginning made with like her Karen hair.
Yeah. This is awesome. It looks so good. The hair is sick. I love that it's got the little suspender she worked into her gear now.
Yeah, it's
Um,
coming with that shirt as a soft good, apparently.
really? Oh
That's
shit,
the
that's
thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, no, that turned out really great. Are there any other women on here? Oh yeah, we've got Cora Jade Elite.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, it's so funny to me that this like hat that came with like the spikes that came with the Nikki Bella like 10 years ago is still being used.
I know. I just Cora Jade's someone who I haven't gotten like invested in.
I agree. I mean to be honest, I'm not very invested in NXT in general right now, so it's fine.
Oh, I do like NXT right now.
I
I
just
will.
I do not have the time, but I would love it. But
Honestly, that's the only show that I watch. Like,
really, like
yeah,
really,
like the full show.
see, like I skim, like I just like record. I don't even watch like well, we literally record on Raw, so like I don't watch that
Yeah.
live. But like I like usually like fast forward through the other shows. But like yeah, and then personally, this might be one of the best figures ever made. This Ultimate Edition Asuka figure that's coming
Oh
out.
my god, I'm ready.
I cannot wait to get this.
I called her an Ultimaniska.
Ultimate
So
Iska.
she is now. That's what she is.
It's so good. It's got the jacket, it's got the mask. It is crazy well done.
I know. These Ultimate Editions, I feel like this is how we felt when Elites were starting to come out for the first
Yes.
time. And now they're just like finding ways to like slowly but surely downgrade a product just to sell us on the upcharge.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm like, ugh. these fucks.
They are.
But yeah, a lot of good figures coming out. We also got to look at in the box the China retro figure. That's a 2-pack with Triple H. Ugh.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why
But
all 2-packs with Triple H? They got it.
hate it. But anyway, but yeah, like definitely I would once again, I would have loved to see more legend women, but it's
Yeah.
fine. You never know when
I
we'll
mean,
see them.
I feel like the way that Stacy, Molly, and Torrie kind of went, like that might have spelled like the doom for the women's legends.
I hope not.
I hope not too. I'm still praying for that Jazz one day. That's what I'm hoping for.
I really hope Jazz. I don't know. I think there's outlets for them to be sold. So I just really hope we get some more. I really love my women's legends. I really hope, honestly, we even get a Trish from her most recent run.
Would love a Trish. I would love a Lita Becky Lynch 2-pack as tag team champion.
That'd be sick. That'd be so good. Yeah, so fingers crossed. But yeah, no. Exciting reveals. We are excited to spend our money.
Yeah, very much excited.
Joey, where can people find you to see what you spend your money on?
You can find me at Joey_Mayberry on Instagram and Twitter, Joey.Mayberry on TikTok. Check out my YouTube as well as Ring the Bell. And if you want to see what I spend my money on, go to my Instagram. It's called Toy Dork.
Yes. And you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jake Isn't Jacob. And be sure to follow our show, goldenera_pod, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on YouTube. Possible new edits may be coming down the road of this show on YouTube. So stay tuned. We were having some discussions before the show. Got to do some finagling, but I think we can make it happen. So we're going to finagle. We love to finagle. So I don't like that hairdresser with that. Guys, be sure to leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. It helps us move up in those power rankings. Or if you're watching on YouTube, a thumbs up is right. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, just like it.
Right, it helps us out a lot.
Yeah, helps us move up in those power rankings. Joey, anything else?
Jesus, Matt.
All right, guys, you just passed the clit test. Have a golden week.